right, everyone, and welcome back to Tribe Primitive Builder. So, if you were with the last episode, we're in the northern area now. And the only thing we built a marketplace, which I haven't done anything with, my workshop, and a farm hut. We talked to the priestess, and she said, my character said I wanted to build an altar, and she said, build it above our altar. So that's what this is up here. Guess we're going to build this guy. Looks like we're just fancying up their altar. Looks like it's all bamboo and vines. And more bamboo and vines up there. Some little chandelier thingies. And this guy and the priestess. All right, we made their place look fancier. Now I did make some things for these guys, spices and food rations, things like that. So I think I'm gonna go talk to her real quick since she's not wow, she's not that far away right here. Come here, lady. You've created a magnificent shrine. I'm sure both your gods and the Fire Mountain will be happier now. I feel like I'm in your debt. Is there any way I can repay you? Well, I hear you want to unite the whole island. That means you will journey to the southern tribe. My brother is still amongst them. He refused to join us when we built our raft. They built a raft. If he's still alive, he was young. He didn't know any better. He stayed with the southern tribe. If you find him, please tell him that I survived. I will. Thank you, Builder. You are truly a part of our tribe now. Feel free to share in our resources and command our men, as long as the disciple doesn't say otherwise. Okay, so interesting. Preparations. So we have to talk to the disciple again. He seems to hang out in the slate quarry over there. And now we have a scout to recruit more tribe in this region. So, I wonder, they're not telling us to, it's like now we're unlock these rituals on our own. He's probably going to tell us, hey, why don't you make some spices for somebody? So, unlock spices and spiced food rations. So, spices and spiced food rations. Okay, now we can do stone cutter's hut. Okay, and then stone totem. Wait, don't we already have stone totem? Oh, I'm out of mushrooms. That's right. I ran out of mushrooms. It's a 5-to-1 ratio on the mushrooms, so that's a thing. Is it dark? It is dark. So let's sleep till morning. Even though we don't need to sleep, we should sleep. 7 a.m. We'll look for some mushrooms as we go. All right. I'm also low on food, I think. Oh, yeah. Look at my tribes. I got to go do some tribe management. On our way, actually, I'm going to go check on our food hut over here, see what they've done since we built it. There's only one guy there, and I think he went through the hoe that I gave him. I think I made a couple hoes. Let's see what he's bringing out of the ground. So he's got crops. Common food source needs to be baked to be edible. Okay. So we shall give him these 3 things, and maybe for now we'll We'll add a dude here in the farm hut. All right. Oh, he is not at the stone quarry right now. He's over here. That's good. The stone quarry is pretty far out there. Well, there's another hut over there for me to destroy. He's still pretty far out. He looks like he's just walking back and forth out here. I don't know where he's going over there. The priestess tells tales of your deeds. Our tribe sees you as one of our own. You have my congratulations. About the legendary spices. I heard legends of your spices. Is it true you can indeed make food last longer than a dry season? And longer, Fire Mountain God willing. We do not share our secrets lightly, but we're in debt. So, if you would like, we could tell you our ways. I would like it very much. You truly can be crazy. Think you can cross the vast blue horizon. So we need these to go on the boat, I guess, at the end. I've lost many of my followers. Wave Rider. In order to be called a disciple, you must have a master, and none knew the ways of the sea better than mine. I thought I knew better, but she was right, like always. The ship I constructed, he didn't construct a ship, he constructed a raft. Not strong enough. Half the builder, maybe the Wave Rider's guidance, and your craftsmanship, there's a chance. First, you'll need to build a cook's hut, then come back to me. All right, so we got to build a cook's hut to probably cook this food that they're gathering right now. And where's this guy going? Look at, so he's going like way over there to collect instead of the one right there, the one right next to the other place. It's interesting how they do that. Grab this stuff. Well, this was a cook's hut right here. You can see the fire pit over there. This was a cook's hut. So we need to build a cook's hut. Where was that other one? Where did I... I'm looking for it on the compass. Oh, it's to my right. It's over here somewhere. There's some mushrooms. We need mushrooms. Because for every 5 mushrooms is 1 decoction. Mushroom. I think I made enough clay bowls already, though, so we should be good there. Just need to keep collecting mushrooms as we see them. Yeah, there's all kinds of areas here for them to collect food. Now, I guess I could put the cook's thing down here. It doesn't need to be up there. Or does it? We're gonna need knives for him. That guy's out there doing his thing. If I do it here, I'm gonna need a storage hut. I mean, I can make stuff along here on the way back to the village. Food production. Food. Cook's hut. Just make it right here. Not gonna have the totem that I need though. Might not have enough rocks either. I do need to go to the other villages and get everybody back on track. I mean, theoretically, what I really need to do is make more gatherers so they can gather all the stuff that is required for making all the tools that I need. It's kind of a pain in the backside. Out of those too. Yeah, I need a bamboo totem. Bamboo totem, please. Alright, where is my little area? Right through here. It's not too far away. But if, like I say, if you look, 278. Wow, the cook. I thought I had knives going down there. They must have run out of resources to make knives. That's what it is. I have a knife maker there, but they must have run out of the resources. Alright, I might be out of resources too. One bamboo totem. Alright, so he's gonna need here, he's gonna need I need to get more stone. There's a lot going on I need to get. I'll probably go back to the other area because I can get stone pretty quick there. The second area. We'll get these guys set up to be doing the food, at least for now. I'm gonna need a dude to carry this stuff back and forth too. Okay, so find the disciple. I'm gonna need somebody here. No storage set up. So I'd have to do it manually. I have 7 idle tribesmen? Really? I thought I only had 5 and I used 2 already. Alright, we'll put 1 in here. And we're gonna give him knives, and we'll give him a couple of food. And I'll go grab from this hut and manually bring it over for now. This stuff. See what this ends up being. Put this in here, and then we gotta switch production to food rations, and then we'll end up with spiced food rations, which is the cooked and these spices. Alright, so this place is gonna have to wait a little bit. We're gonna travel back down here and get this place sorted. Oh, it's bright and shiny. I don't know if I need to worry about clay right now. I'm sure ultimately I will. So the clay guy still has 3. Oh, that's the farm hut. Yeah, he's out of hose. So did I make any hose? I didn't make any hose. I think I might need a lot more of these bushes. There's a ton here. I don't remember how many I had. I stopped collecting these for a long time because I had 300, but since then I've been making a ton of tools for these guys, and I need this to make tools at the other place too. So I'm going to collect some of this manually. See, if I had a gatherer collecting this stuff, collecting this, vines, and rocks is like the basis for all tools needed. And I could probably do that at the first village. If I have the people there, though. And then they could build using that stuff. Then I can also move tools to these other facilities. Knives. It's 1 guy per item, though. Done. Now I got to get some rocks too pretty sure I need stone. And there's some up against the edge over here. So we're going to do two things. We're going to pick up the ones. We're also going to break the ones. Okay. Have to wait for the stuff to disappear before you can pick these up, I guess. Should be enough stone right here with all of this stuff. Getting some stone. I just don't like seeing all the red all over my organizational chart. But some of these things, like, they've actually got a lot of food here, just it's all uncooked. Alright, so let's start with knives. We can make 5 knives. Have enough room for 5. Probably put this leather and bone away. Give myself a little bit more room. So we'll put this bone and leather away. Everything else I want to keep on me because I'm going to be moving around. Now this guy here, yeah, see he's got 75, but he's got nothing to work with. So now he's working. What else in this area here? The Potter's Hut 3 doesn't have a hoe. And then, yeah, see, it's the tool maker. He's out of rocks at the other place, and he's making the knives. The other one. And then the spear I was making manually, and then the guy making the hammer is out of rocks. All right, so I got to go back to here. Got to get our first big village. This is our big village in the grassland. We got to get this one squared away. Uh-oh. Almost got stuck right there. There's actually an unstuck thing right here. I've never had to use it yet, but it is there just in case. So this is my first village area. Actually might collect some more rocks because I got to leave all these rocks for these guys. They kind of go through them. 6. I've got people collecting vines, I believe. Let me take a closer look at that. If I make another gatherer's hut, I can have them collect. I think I'm going to have to make 2 more gatherer's huts. One for rock and one for those bushes. And that should be everything that they need to continue to make tools. I believe. Take a look at that when we get back here. Look at these guys. They're all the way over here cutting bamboo. When there's bamboo like right in between all the huts. All right. So all of these poor guys aren't working over here. The easiest thing to do is just drop the stuff in the storage. That way you don't have to go from tent to tent. The only reason why I was doing the tent to tent thing is because my storage was overfilling. Alright, so I am going to need to make a couple spears though for the hunting guy before I drop off these stone. Stone, please. Okay, now if we drop off this should clear. If you look, we have 1, 2, not this one, 3 things that aren't working just because of stone right now. They're a little light on vine too, so let's take half these vines and give it to them. Where did that go? Split. Put that in there. We're going to give them all of the stone and the bushes. See, there's only 9 meat here. See how many are in the cook's place. 76 here. I'm gonna grab some of this though. Grab about 20. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I just took it all. There we go. Get me some stuff back. Gonna need to sleep pretty soon here, but I'm gonna go give the fisherman his spears. Now, I used to have 2 fishermen here, but like I said, I was getting so much food. Oh, he does have spears. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna give him my broken spear. Put that one there. That one there. Yeah, I won't have to worry about spears with him for a while. This guy doesn't have an axe because the builder has to build those axes. And I just gave the builders back their stuff, so let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Delicious. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, yeah, he's got to make stuff. Axes are out for bamboo and wood. Oh, that spear is the hunter's hut at the other place. But you can see they have 273 stuff that they've hunted that can be cooked down. So I'm not really super concerned about that right now. And the potter. These 2 here at the other site. Same with this one. I don't even have anything assigned to this one. This is nothing. Alright. Where's my... maybe I could grab some of these stones. These and make some axes for them to jumpstart them, because I have 2 sets. Some are cutting wood, some are cutting bamboo, so they go through the axes pretty quick and they go through the knives pretty quick. But what happened was one of the guys ran out of stuff to make him, and one ran out of the hammers to, even if he had stuff, he couldn't make them. All right, so we'll put the this back. That's good for now. They've got 1 and 1. All right, so I can put those in there, but I just throw them out here. So this is the first guy's place. This guy, he's a tool maker, and he's making the knives. There's 7 knives. The other tool maker, I believe, is out here making the axes. Because the wood and the bamboo is a big thing for me at every facility. So here's one of the... This is one of the places that needs a couple axes. And then this is a gatherer's hut. These guys are gathering the big leaves. And then this is the other guys grabbing the bamboo. So we'll give them a couple of those. Now they're going to get them from the tool makers, so I just throwing them in there. Now this is another tool maker, and this tool maker should be making axes. Yeah, he's making axes. But you can see, I think they ran out of. Stuff. His hammer. Now, looking at this, I'm gathering vines. We're gathering big leaves. And we're getting wood and bamboo. So I'm not getting rocks or those other things. So I'd have to make 2 gatherer's huts here. Let's see. What am I looking for? Production. Gatherer's hut. It doesn't want to go down here at all. So if you look at the resource proximity of this, 80%, 100% on herbs, 80% on yellow grass. So I'm trying to get... I wonder if these guys can grab the bushes. Bad on bluestone. It's funny, I'm running toward the cave to increase this. 70, yeah. 66% bluestone. Doesn't want to place up here. It might be too far from other things. Herbs, yellow grass. Is that even a thing, though, to grab, for them to grab those other bushes? I go to a gatherer's hut and look at their production. No, they can't grab these things, the branches. Have to manually get the branches. So it's almost like, is it worth... If I have to manually get those, I might as well manually get the stone. And not really worry about these 2 things right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some branches and stone from here and leave them here. We'll go back and talk to the disciple. See what cool things coming up. So closest thing here is... Branches are here, and stone is in the cave. The other areas are actually easier to get stone. I could get stone from the second place or even the third place and connect them via marketplaces. And these branches are way easier to get in the second area too. Maybe use some of those idle tribesmen in the marketplaces. I'll just leave all these branches here. Get them some more stone. They go through it pretty good. This tribe is booming. It's the main one for wood, bamboo, and big leaves. That's really where they're using all their stone up on those tools. Because I'm having those tools made. Knives and axes. I had to collect them like this for a long time before I was actually even able to make a pickaxe. But this cave is really good for stone. I remember I had one guy collecting stone at one point, and he was coming all the way in here from the village, or from the village to get the stone. But you can see there's a lot here, almost 100 off the ground, not even hitting the boulders yet. Doesn't take much, you know, you just build them up with one big amount of stuff. Don't have to worry about it for a long time. 130. 140. 150. 160. 72. Whoopsies. Broken pick. All right. Almost got all the rocks we need for here. 202. 222. 212. 222. That's a pretty good number. 222. Now we're gonna drop these stone off here. Need to go back and talk to that dude. Just gonna double check and see what we're looking like. So definitely leave these branches here. And we'll leave 314 stone and 900 wood. So that right there is all they need to make these tools. Should be pretty good. 14 yellow grass. I'll leave the yellow grass. I'm gonna take half this bamboo with me. Axes, yeah. I'll just throw another axe in here. They're making knives and axes. I think they're making hammers too. Hold on. That's kind of important. That might be what's screwing me up here is the hammers. Because the tool makers need the hammer. So this tool maker is making knives. This tool maker is making axes. I think that's what it is. I don't have a tool maker making hammers. They still have 3 hammers left from the last time, though. I made them for them, so I'm gonna need to make a couple hammers for them. Because that would be really dumb to get them all the resources and then not give them the one tool that they need to utilize all those resources. I thought I don't know why I thought I had a guy making. That would be weird. So the tool maker needs a hammer, and I have him making hammers. Perfect. All right, so we will give them their rocks back and those back, and then I'm going to give him my worn out hammer and keep that one for me. Hammer time. So we still don't have a thingy there. All right, that should be everything that they need. Again, this one here is at the other facility. And this is, I could actually get rid of this thing. This guy's they got 13 hammers now. They're making axes. That guy's not collecting any more clay. We're going to need a lot more hose. Production stopped. Yeah, we're going to need to make a storage hut number 3. So first things first, I'm going to go over here. There's a sand area. Drink some of that. This guy needs hose here. He's just standing there looking at me like I'm an idiot. Here's some more of these bushes. So these cannot be harvested by the gatherer's hut. Interesting. This whole side of this hill, I've been running through it forever. I probably should have just been continuing to collect all the time and just come up with 1,000 of them and split them up evenly between the huts. Probably never go through 300 at each hut for the tools being made. And not every tool needs these. Like the hammer, I think just needs rocks. And then one of the other things needs vines instead of this. Yeah. It's not always this. I need to get some more rocks because I left all my rocks with them. There's plenty. You can see them all over the place here. This area is really good for these and rocks. It's good for wood and bamboo too, locally here. We got 100 and something. All right, stony baloney. We got to make some tools here for these fools. I end up breaking my pick. I know I am. Yeah, see, if I wanted to do a gatherers here, proximity to rocks would be really good. But then I'd have to use another guy to transport the rocks back to the first area. 40. Three. So many dead bushes here. Rock time! You're like, dude, you're doing nothing but collecting rocks. I know. See, it's like a big pause after you hitting these things before you can pick up the rocks on the ground. Maybe I need to assign another guy to cook here. That cook seems to be really slow here. Alright, that should be good amount of that stuff. So we're here. We need to sleep. We need to make the hunters some spears. If I have another guy, I might assign him to this cook's hut. I don't know why this guy is cooking so slow. He's got plenty of knives. And these guys have got 41 raw here. And then in storage, we've got 141. Oh, we got some stone here. Why do we have stone in there? Just gonna make these guys a couple of spears, get them off my back. These hunters are actually pretty good here, and they're not. You would think that the fishing guys would be the most efficient because they just stand in that river, and there's so many fish there. Where these guys, I mean, theoretically, if they did like I did, they would have to be running around collecting everything, but. These guys just, they need to get to work. Now, get to work, man. See, they like go up on this thing and hunt from here, allegedly. Now, what else in here? Make a couple hoes for the thing down there. Let's see. So we may need clay. You know, we may need a lot more clay. I don't know. And if I stop clay production now, it's going to put us behind. All right, we'll put these in here. And that should get this Potter's Hut number 3 working. Yeah, I have 2 guys collecting clay, so that's good. Got to get more for this place. We're going to have to build a hut over there, but everything seems to be good now. Ignore this one. Let's, I'm gonna need more hose at that other place. I don't know if I can carry 10 of them, but I'm gonna make some hose sleep. We'll go over there, get those in the hunter's place, manually move the food over, and then talk to the disciple and see what he has to say. You see that there's a way to do this, but I don't want to like build these epic tribe areas if I don't need to necessarily, right? If I don't need to build all these things. So I got stone here. I've got 300 branches. I got a lot of good stuff here. Sleep till 6 a.m. and it's raining. All right, we're gonna go over here now. Nice. Whee! Drink some delicious water. And we're gonna run over here, give these guys some hose. I don't remember how many knives I gave the cook. If the cook doesn't have knives, he won't do anything with the raw food I give him. And we'll go talk to that guy. It looks like he's all the way over there in the stone pit again. I need more mushrooms too. So we're back in the mushroom area. Let's see how this guy's doing. He's got one knife. And he's in there sleeping. He's napping on the job. These guys don't have anything. So they have 38 food though. And they do still have a hoe. Give me that food out of there. Oh, but you know what they don't have? They don't have food. That's what they don't have. I gotcha. I'll give them half my food. That's why I didn't recognize that what was holding them off. It's because I don't have a storage hut set up here. If I did, this food would have been in the storage hut. This food. And it's self-fulfilling at that point. Various production, potter's hut, stone cutters, storage hut. Okay. Should be storage hut number 3, I think. I really like the look of the storage hut. It looks like a pineapple, like a, you know, SpongeBob pineapple thingy. Out of yellow grass. Oh, groovy. I knew I was gonna run out of yellow grass. All right. All right, let's go talk to this guy then. Looks like he's not at this. Want to catch him over here when he's not all the way over at the stone thing. It's not quite as far here. You can see if the yellow grass is respawned right here by the altar. I can make a gathering thing to collect yellow, but it's really only when you're building a lot of things you go through that. It's pretty easy to collect as well. I know that's like the third thing I said to manually collect, but all right. Did you manage to build the cook's hut? I did. That means we're going to make good steps towards your journey. Go and make the ritual first so that you, both the gods and the fire mountain, may guide your journey. I did. Great amount of spices. Travel to the south. Okay, so we built the spice. We did the spice ritual. We got it. Finally, we're going to build a shaman's hut. Start preparing spice rations in cook's hut. Start sending spice rations to the market. All right, we got a list of stuff to do here, but first I got to finish the. I got to finish the storage hut, And then I gotta build a shaman's hut. Feel like it's starting to get away from me a little bit. I like that if you pushed ahead on some of the things like the rituals, it automatically knows and it's showing it marked off. Mushrooms, please. We can make more decoctions. Not seeing. It's not like dry over here for those leaves. I'm gonna run down this way into this field to see. As soon as I do that, those guys should keep working. Now, you have to identify which food is which, because there's 3 different foods. There's fish, there's meat, and then there's whatever we're collecting now. We'll call it rice. It all looks like this, food rations, once it's cooked. It's interesting. I don't think we're going to get the spices here. I think the spices are going to be in the southern area, which is interesting. I need to get enough mushrooms to finish off these rituals here. Goes up there. Goes back around this way. More mushrooms there. Again, 5-to-1 ratio on the mushrooms. So if you look, I have 35 bowls. We need 5 times 35. 555, 222. There was a big set of mushrooms over here. Just giving it time for hopefully those yellow thingies regrew in there. Otherwise, I'll travel to one of the other areas. Mushrooms there and mushrooms here. There's some stuff right there to grab. Nice. So I haven't built a shaman's hut yet. It was available in the first tribe area. And I was going to build one, but it didn't ask me to, so I'm like, I won't bother with it right now, but... Okay, that's good there. So we got to finish our storage, and we got to build the shaman's hut, and we got to start sending spice rations to the market, which we can do from our storage. Start sending spiced rations. Does that mean that we are gonna find spices here? Look, they all respawn for me. Perfect. Good thing I didn't place a hut in here. I need this stuff. I wonder what the shaman does. Maybe the shaman... Yeah, the shaman probably makes the spices, right? I bet you the shaman makes the spices. He's like a voodoo dude. I will make you spiced foods. The spices, it seems, based off their stories, is going to be, what do you call that? Like food prep, or prepped food that can, like dried foods, right? That can last on a sea journey. Because I think ultimately we're trying to build a ship to get out of here. Watch, it's like, you need 10,000 of everything to build the ship. That would be awesome. Like, oh man, I should have built more gatherers huts. All right. So here's my joint. There's the marketplace. If we can build this shaman's hut, I think it's going to be shaman's hut. Oh, it's big. Maybe we'll build it over here on the way to the other stuff. Doesn't look like there's an exit in the back, so maybe we'll build over here by this stuff. Shaman's hut. It's a big hut. You know what I didn't look at? I did not look to see if there was any regional stuff that this had to be near when I was placing this. May have made a mistake. Means I'm gonna have to break this all down and move it. This thing is huge. Branches. Fancy looking, huh? Place is pretty cool. Oh, it's going to take a lot of those leaves. My first shaman's hut, man. Need a bone talisman? Or a bamboo totem, I mean. Alright, we'll make a bamboo totem here. Hopefully I don't have to move that thing. If it's like the potter's thing, I don't know. One bamboo totem, please. Oh, thank you. How many leaves do I have left? 108. That's plenty to finish the storage hut. All right. Let's see what this thing does. Production. Incense, talisman, bone talisman, mushrooms, spices. This is what we're going to want him to make. And herbs is what he... Oh, this is good, because I collected all those herbs I told you. I can go grab them and throw them in here. And he can start making spices. All right, we're going to leave that for now. I got to finish the storage hut so I can tie this all together. And it's going to be way over here. Hopefully not too far away. I haven't run into that where the storage is too far away, but man, I hope I don't do it now. Okay. Storage hut. All right, so we need to assign Farm Hut 1 to Storage Hut 3, Cook's Hut 3 to Storage Hut 3, and Shaman's Hut to Storage 3. And then we need to go into Storages, Storage Hut 3, and we need to assign a dude here. Okay. And then Marketplace, Target Marketplace. Don't know yet. Don't know what I need to do with this one. Start sending spice rations to the marketplace. So once we get spice rations, this marketplace, add resource, spiced food rations, and add a dude there. Marketplace 4, resources to dispatch, add resource. Well, I don't know yet. I don't know what I need to do with that yet. But that's what I needed to assign, so let's see how these guys are doing. So he's gonna need, I'll give him my knife. He's gonna need more knives here. The disciple, is he right here? What? He's in the field working?
So
have you come to begin your journey southward, traveler? I guess. The preparations. In order to understand the ways of the southern tribe, you must first master the stonecraft of my people. By learning from us and by operating on the stone order to perfect your skill, we need to build a hut for the stonemason, and he will help gather stone in great numbers. Great numbers you will need. Find me when you do on it. All right, so I need to finish unlocking all of the... I need to finish unlocking these things. We already got the stone cutter's hut open, but I'll finish these off. I need to make more knives for this guy. And we should be looking pretty good to go into the south pretty soon. So, I'm going to do a little, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a little housekeeping here. And when we come back next episode, we'll continue on with building this stonecutter's hut and see where that lands us. The feeling, there's that dude, he's just chilling. He's like, what do I do? I'm going to need to build some knives, though, right now. If I can. And I'll do this. I'll take it back down there. Maybe I'll double check the other place too if it needs more of those hoes. Take those down there. I'm going to go back to the first area, grab all those herbs that I have sitting there, 300 of them, and bring them here to the shaman, and he can start making spices. It'll be spicy. So you guys join me in the next episode. Thanks for watching.